I celebrate you, you celebrate me. With our hand in hand, we are walking in our destiny. Come on and let me sing it. Yeah, celebration time. Ooh, yeah, yeah, it's a celebration.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for joining us. It is a great day to be alive here on the Tammie Show. My guest, Mr. Larry Skinner, is going to empower you to think out of the box. You know, with the economy the way that it is, everybody's had the rise, the fall. We had to do some things as far as monetarily that we didn't think that we would have to do. But in life, I've learned that there are 3 S's that you need to do. You need to sow, save, then spend. But before you can spend money, you have to have money. So my guest, Mr. Larry Skinner, he's a native of Starkville, Mississippi, but he's now residing in Detroit, Michigan. He's going to bless you. I'm telling you. So take a seat. You may want to get a pen out and take some notes because this is the one that you don't want to miss. Good morning and thank you for joining me.
Good morning. Good morning. New Jersey. Oh. That's okay though. It's okay.
Hey, you may be expanding to Detroit. You better listen to the Lord.
I've been there.
What part of New Jersey?
Right now I'm in Marlton, New Jersey.
Okay.
Which is in the Cherry Hill, just south of Philadelphia, southeast of Philadelphia.
But you were once upon a time in Detroit.
Most definitely. I worked over there for 18 years for the United States Army. Yeah.
Well, amen. Yeah. Amen. So, you know, with the Army, when they send you, that's home.
Yeah,
so welcome back home to Mississippi.
Yeah, good to be here.
How has it been, the hospitality state here for you?
I've been enjoying it. I've actually been enjoying my family.
Mm-hmm.
You know how Mom is.
Yes.
She's had me running ever since I got here.
Yes, when you're here, they have to put you to work, believe me.
Most definitely.
Wow. Well, I want to just say this. Thank you so very much because you have a heart and passion for people and teaching them how to be successful.
Right.
And I want to ask this personal question. Why did you decide to take this journey with 5 Links?
Actually, it was very simple. I was looking for a cell phone.
Really?
And a partner of mine said, hey, you know what? I got a business. Take a look at this. So I looked at it, went on his website and said, oh, you know what? It's pretty nice here. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I gave it not my research, but we like to research.
Yes.
You know, we like to do our own research.
Okay.
Let me do my research. Did my research, and actually I was in from the beginning because I was like, oh, it's just one of those scams, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I said, nah, this is actually legit. I see people, real life people that look big and that's doing real well with this. And I took the leap of faith, and I prayed on it, and I got in. Actually, the first meeting I went to, I joined up.
Wow.
So I knew it would be something that my wife are doing is that, like you said, I'm a people's person. I want to expand growth, and let people expand their minds and get into something that's going to bring them wealth.
Yeah.
And this is a generational thing.
Yeah.
And it's not just something that's for now. It's something that you can leave for your children.
Yeah.
And that my family came first in my thought as far as doing that. So you know what? I can do this and help my family out and help other people out at the same time.
That's wonderful because, you know, that's what the word says, you know, a great man leaves an inheritance for not only his children, but his children's children. And I think in the society that we're living in the now, and we have to think beyond the years to prepare. And one of the things that I like so much, you know, with 5 Links that I read, is that the word success is written in it seems like every sentence there is. It is a journey, but you have to do some things to become successful. What have you found yourself doing once you join? Because like you said, beginning you are leery. Is this really true? You know, what did you find yourself doing that maybe you've like, you know, maybe have to make more phone calls, more contacts? What did you have to do more of?
Reaching out, getting out of my comfort zone. My comfort zone was, I just want to be with me, and that's it.
You sound like me.
But you know, with this, you can't be in your comfort zone. You say, closed mouth can't get fed. So the bottom line is you got to tell people that you have an avenue. I like what Bishop Frederick Hart out of Montgomery, Alabama says about it is God's vehicle for the poor. You know, and that's what he says about it. I agree with that wholeheartedly. So, and then this is an opportunity for people to get out there and enjoy being their own boss.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing, like being your own boss, not relying on any employees. Basically, you get all kinds of advantages with it, and that's one of the reasons why I got into it.
And I want to turn and say this to someone right now, because they're about to click the channel because, oh, they're talking about money. Let me share something with you. You know, most people say that money, you know, is the root of evil. That's not what the Bible says. It says the love of money. When you love money so much, that means that you will compromise your own soul to get ahead. So don't turn the channel just yet, because it may be something that God really wants to get to you through my brother here, Mr. Larry Skinner. So just hold on, because one thing that I know, you are happier when you have money.
Most definitely.
You definitely are.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of men, you know, particularly, they're very angry, frustrated, and stressed when they're not able to provide for their families, right?
Been there.
You know.
Most definitely.
And so when you're saying that you've been there, talk to a brother right now. They're saying, I don't know what to do. I can't provide for my family. Just share with him just some life experience of how he can get out of that dry situation.
Well, I've been there, most definitely. I've been through the ups and downs of life. Very poor. You know, I was born in the backwoods of Mississippi. I like to tell my story. The bottom line is this: when God blesses you to go forward and leave that country and go out and what you have to do basically is accept what He's telling you to do. And that's what I found myself doing. I thank my brother Jimmy. He's out there. He's scared to come in, of course.
We love you.
I thank him because I was in my comfort zone in Mississippi, right? And I didn't want to take that leap of faith. When I got the opportunity to work for the government, I said, you know what? I'm not going to Texas. I don't want to go there. I'm going to stay right here. This is my comfort zone. But basically, he said, what are you going to stay here for? Stay here for? Get out of here, man. Go out and take care of yourself. We got this back here. And that was my kick in the butt that I needed to get going. And actually, that's been, well, I've done okay for myself, more or less. But brothers, I'm here to tell you, you have to make a decision to be the man and go forward, most definitely, because that's exactly what God's telling you to do, be the leader.
Amen. Amen. I love that. You know, sometimes you need someone to push you out there. Because if truth be told, we all want to stay in that comfort zone because we know what to expect. But when God opens a door, you have to go out in faith, not knowing that I may fail. You know, I may not even make it to where I want to be, but God has an angel just for you. And look at you now. You know, he's 18 years in Detroit. Did I get it right there? And then he opened another door, you know, when you're in New Jersey. And now you're back here, you know, empowering people to say you can have more. That God desires that you have life and have it more abundant. It's not about money, but when you have money, He blesses you to be a blessing to other people. You can't help someone if you really don't have yourself. Well, guess what? I know you're being powerful. We'll be right back. I tell you, I'm excited. Stay tuned.
Stuck in a lease? Car payment too high? Interest rate killing you? We can help at Carlock Kia in Tupelo. Making weekly payments? Feel like you're never going to pay off your vehicle? Carlock Kia can make a difference. With our Loan Modification Help Center, Carlock Kia will refinance your loan even if you didn't buy from us, giving you a lower interest rate and a lower payment. We can help regardless of the brand of vehicle that you're driving. Our refinance experts are standing by now. The Loan Modification Help Center, only at Carlock Kia in Tupelo, where everybody rides.
Attention Mississippi and surrounding areas. It's the $39 vehicle acquisition event at Car City Used Car Superstore in Tupelo. If you've got just $39 to put down, you can take over payments as low as $79 a month and drive the vehicle of your dreams today during our grand opening celebration. Our big selection means a price and payment to fit any budget. Every make, every model with guaranteed credit approval. We say yes, you're approved. Drive away today. $39 down and take over payments as low as $79 a month at Car City in Tupelo, where you come first.
Hey, we're back, and I know that you're just saying, Tammy, seriously, money? Yes. Money is not, and I'm going to say this again, it bears repeating, the root of evil, the love of money. So you have to make sure that you understand what the Bible says. Just because the minister, read the word yourself. You know, that's what he says in the word. We're supposed to seek Him, which means seek, learn, read. Okay, I'm not going to preach today. Let's get back to this. Now, you are exceeding quite expectations and above and beyond in 5 links, right? Okay, tell us a little bit more about what it is and how we can grow the business and how we can connect with you.
Okay, 5 links basis direct sales company. Great guy, one of the co-founders of the company is Craig Jarrett. He used to be with an AT&T employee. He had an idea to expand, and AT&T wasn't basically accepting that idea. So basically what he decided to do is go out on his own. But Craig was smart. He's a smart investor. He said, look, I can't do this by myself. I need 2 guys to help me with this. So what he did, he chose Jason Gutt and Jeff Tyler, 2 young guys who were doing very well for themselves already, making over like 6 figures already in a year. But they came on as smart people, and they put together this model, which is unlike any other model out there, basically. And they put together a compensation plan to go along with it. And they built it based on you acquiring business partners and customers, and you're getting paid off for your efforts. And it's like no other model out there as far as what's been built. And we've been in business ever since 2001, so we're on 11 years, about 4 months right now. We grossing about $100 million in sales.
That's a blessing.
But like this at-home business, you can do it from a cell phone, a computer basically. And what you're doing is taking advantage. And look, these guys, they said, look, Craig and Jeff. I also give Wim Fawcett, he's senior vice president of the company of sales. But they come up with an idea as far as like developing mindsets, people, changing them, getting involved into business for themselves. And to get to a lifestyle, not just like the founders can have that lifestyle, you can have that same lifestyle. And that's where we're seeing so much success in it right now. My mentor, Tupac Dorenko, shout out to him, awesome. Got into business 4 years ago, and he's the #1 double platinum in the entire business. Great stories, and we got all kinds of people into the business from all walks of life. But the main thing is that the vision of the co-founders, we share that vision. We built on 5 links, and built on 5 basic principles: vision, integrity, opportunity, success, and there's one more: freedom.
Freedom. Debt free.
Yeah,
freedom.
Exactly. And that's the whole thing. Once you get all the rest of it together, and we're seeing that freedom right now. I'm seeing mansions go up.
Yes.
You probably see those posts on Facebook. Everybody, mansions going up, cars being given.
And you're celebrating with them. That's a blessing. You know, you're not hating on me. It's like, hey, if you have it, I see it in my future.
Exactly.
Now, you said direct selling. What are you all selling to the people? When you go in to do a presentation, how do you present?
Basically what we do is we get the room filled up with excited people on the opportunity. And what we share with them is an opportunity for you to make money off of essential products and services that you use every day. TVs, internet, home security systems, telephones.
Wow.
We're partnering with Inc. 500 companies. Like, I have a cell phone store, basically. I can partner with Sprint, T-Mobile, and Verizon. I basically have a store online, guide you to my store online, you buy my product. You basically get the product for free, basically, but you have to do the same 2-year sign-up deal as you going into the store. Gas and electric, huge right now. Anybody in states, I'll give you a few states like Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, New York, Texas, Ohio. Those states, and recently Connecticut, just last weekend Connecticut came on board. You can get customers to sign up residential, switch them over, and then basically see some savings in their bill, and you get a percentage of that. Every time a customer pays their bill, we get a percentage of that pay. And that's basically what it is. It's essential products and services that people use every day.
Wow, that we feel like we can't live without, especially a cell phone.
Exactly.
Television.
Right.
You know, it's like, really?
Exactly. Oh
my goodness, that's wonderful. Compensation. I mean, how does that, the compensation, do I have to work as hard? Sometimes people get really lazy, and I have to say that because they'll be in gear, excited, ready. This doesn't work. You have to work beyond a month, 60 days. It's continually. Even when you're, I guess, people under you are not working, you have to work.
You have to work. We say always stay in the first phase, phase 1, no matter where you are in the business. That's what I'm always relate to Tupac. That's my thing. He's always in phase 1. I go back, I look at stuff like he was just in New York this weekend doing a regional, right? And I see something on Facebook. I'm up late on Facebook, and I see just got home. I mean, he's running hard back and forth, but that's the avenue that he has, and I can't wait to do it full time myself. Yeah. That's my goal in life, to do that and just go forward with that also. But
Yeah.
I'm seeing success. With friends that I know, I got my executive pastor, Nicholas. These guys are actually doing real well with the business. Friends in my own church, deacon friends, choir members, they're doing well with it. So I'm like, hey, so I know it's coming this way also. It's just you build your team and you go forward with it.
Yeah.
And that's the compensation piece of it is how much work you put in it, is how much you get out of it.
That's good. So there are no gimmicks, no scams whatsoever. I
None
want you all to know that.
None whatsoever. No scams. A lot of people are like, well, what about the pyramid thing? Well, I've been working at a pyramid for 28 years because there's only one boss there. And you go from the head of the army down, from President Obama, you know, he and Joe Biden can't do it by himself. So they had to establish a cabinet and had local and state governments also. So that's the way it's ran, basically. So we all share that same concept.
Wow. And even with that, you have to have a goal and vision for your life specifically. You know, many of us, we miss it because we have our eyes on what somebody else is doing, how they're being blessed, but you have to have your own goals and vision of what you find successful to you. What may be a mansion to someone else, they may just want, hey, a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, that's their mansion. So it really depends on their goal and their vision. Oh man, I'm loving this. I'll be right back.
Stuck in a lease? Car payment too high? Interest rate killing you? We can help at Car Lot Kia in Tupelo. Making weekly payments? Feel like you're never going to pay off your vehicle? Car Lot Kia can make a difference. With our Loan Modification Help Center, Car Lot Kia will refinance your loan even if you didn't buy from us, giving you a lower interest rate and a lower payment. We can help regardless of the brand of vehicle that you're driving. Our refinance experts are standing by now. The Loan Modification Help Center, only at Car Lot Kia in Tupelo, where everybody rides.
Attention Mississippi and surrounding areas. It's the $39 vehicle acquisition event at Car City Used Car Superstore in Tupelo. If you've got just $39 to put down, you can take over payments as low as $79 a month and drive the vehicle of your dreams today during our grand opening celebration. Our big selection means a price and payment to fit any budget. Every make, every model with guaranteed credit approval. We say yes. You're approved. Drive away today. $39 down and take over payments as low as $79 a month at Car City in Tupelo, where you come first.
Hey, okay, what about this one? Links to funds, the smart way to raise money. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, that's a great program we have to help our churches and communities. Any non-profit or profit-for organization basically can do the same things for get their more or less like congregation members to join the business or basically sign up for using the products and services.
Okay. And
what our company would do, filings would send, based on the same output for that particular month, filings would send a check to the church, basically saying, okay, this is your production for that particular month. And it's really something that helps, like I said, non-profit organizations or profit-for organizations now. And it's been actually been used by several churches now. And a pastor once said, I think I'll give Bishop Keith Young, he's real good at this. He says, he was doing a presentation, he said, look, at the end of the service, before you go, I want everybody to hold up your cell phone. Who has a cell phone? You know, everybody has a cell phone these days. And everybody in the congregation went, they said, you know what, as you're going out the door, that's your tithes and offering right there, because you're paying that bill. And the church can get a portion of that bill once the congregation member pays it. It's just basically switching it over. That's all.
Making you sit in a different life.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just going to the Verizon, AT&T, or Sprint, let me just help bless the Lord.
Exactly.
Wow, that's amazing. But one of the things that I do want, because we didn't talk about this early on, once you come connected, there is a website that you all have. Well, I would have if I joined, correct?
Exactly.
So anytime, day or night, if someone is interested, they can go visit, they can research, and they can find out even more.
Yes, indeed. You get a personal website or the company website. You just go and find out all the information you want to find out about the company. Like I say, some people like to research the researcher. Do that.
That would be me.
But it's all there. It's basic filings, puts it out there for everybody to go in and basically look at it and say, hey, okay, make that decision. You can join basically by going online.
Okay.
Or over the phone, however you want to do it. Basically, it's a simple concept.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I love this because I'm one of those research to research. I'm a visual learner. So I like presentations. I like to watch expressions. I can see everything in the expression of a person, their gestures, their body language. I read all of that. And I'm holding in my hand How to Conquer Your Chicken List.
Oh, yes.
What does that entail?
Awesome training. This guy, Stan Richards, he did this training when we were in Las Vegas, right? That was the first time I saw it back in June. And what he did, basically called people to the stage and said, look, give me a list of people that you're afraid of approaching as far as about the business. And people would come on stage and say, well, I'm afraid to talk to my boss. I'm afraid to talk to this doctor. I'm afraid to talk to this lawyer. I'm afraid to talk to this professional athlete. And he teaches them how to conquer that. And said, why are you afraid to talk to people? Because just because they're there, that doesn't mean that they don't want residual income. Everybody wants residual income. So basically, it's like teaching how to go in and basically overcome that challenge, that fear.
Wow, that's really good, because when you were talking, it's like I literally heard someone say, well, I have a job, but I just believe that we should have many, I call it mainstreams of income.
Most definitely.
You know, it's wonderful to have this, but you can always have more. You know, to save college funds.
Oh, yes.
You know, children are going to grow up. Right. You know, in our situation with my husband, we were so grateful that we were able to save because sickness, death, you know, things happen in your unexpected things happen in your life, and so sometimes you're living from paycheck to paycheck. You know, eventually that's going to run out. That's a stressful life.
Yes.
It really is, and we've been there.
Yeah.
So sometimes we have to look, like you say, the chicken list. If you can just, hey, are you interested, you know, in residual income? Or you can do it just present.
Most definitely.
Wow, that's really exciting. Prosper Structure Training. So you all do provide wonderful training.
That is the thing that keeps filings going more than anything. Training is nonstop, basically. You know, it's all again, it's back to how much you want to put into it. You know, you won't attend every piece of training, every conference call. No, you won't get that. The thing is, we make it value. Your time is valuable. Yeah. Now there's a 8:30 morning vitamin call. It's Tupac Durant, because I'm Leslie Durant. He does a vitamin call, right? 8:30 in the morning for like an hour and a half, and people can come on. He just pours into the business, and we basically, you don't have to like dial in at 8:30. It's recorded, so you can listen to it at your own convenience. But what Tupac basically he explains about the structure, and the structure itself is like, how do you get to a certain level, and what he wants. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do what I did to get to that level. And training is in your virtual office. We get a virtual office for you to go in and get your training through filings, and you get a certificate once you graduate. You gotta go through all the steps. It tells you step by step how to get through each level in the company, and that's the greatest part. We never leave anybody out there. I can get one-on-one training. So anything you need to know, these guys are right. They may be making $1 million a year, but the bottom line is they're accessible. You know, I got his number. That's my hotspot. I need to talk to you. It's right there for you.
That's wonderful. He's humble enough to even pick up the phone. You know, like you said, accessible to answer those simple questions.
Just like your pastor, you got to.
Yes, I have a problem.
Yeah.
I need help.
I talk to Bishop. Right? Hey, Bishop, I need to talk to you.
Yes,
call
sir.
him up. So.
That's wonderful. One of my favorites.
All right.
The 5 Links ID guard. And I think it's so prominent that we need to guard, ID fraud is on the rise. There are people who identity is taken, they have no idea.
Exactly.
Until, they go write a check and, oh, wait a minute. You know what? We have to arrest you. So how does this help to protect us?
It provides you a monitoring service, right? So basically it gives you a safeguard. More or less, it's going to track any violent activities against your identity, and you're going to get a monthly report telling you exactly what kind of activities going on, like whether you're rated low, medium, or high. If you know you got high activity, someone's trying to hack into your ID and all that, but it's going to monitor that for you, and it's going to track it using a model that they developed, basically. And it's going to actually help you out even if your identity is stolen, because it has a $25,000 insurance value put on it, so you can help rebuild your credit if someone steals your identity and all that. So it's actually valuable. I was just at home watching TV last week, and I think I saw a report came on TV where there's scams going on as far as identity theft going on in this area. So that's valuable too.
Yes, and I'm reading this. Approximately 12 million Americans were victims of identity theft last year alone. You know, there's a scam that I was, like you said, watching television, saying that the government is sending certain, stimulus checks. You know, that's a scam.
Exactly.
They want you to give your social security number to verify who you are. That's a scam. So if any of you that are watching right now, and if you need to call us, give us a call, 404-434-6004. We will tell you the scams that are here are in the Mississippi area, because enough is just enough. I'm listening to this, and it says identity theft victims spend up to 5,840 hours repairing damage done by identity theft. And then we have to turn to credit repair and all these other things if we would just simply protect and guard. Wow, we have to think beyond where we are, where we're going, because you know you will get older. The average amount of fraud per victim is over $6,000.
That's another essential product.
Oh my goodness. Victims lose an average of 22 days in lost wages based on identity theft. You know, somebody's, I would just hate to think about that, you know, because of their identity, they're not having food, not being able to purchase a house or a car, the essentials that they need every day. Oh my goodness. Well, it's been a pleasure and a joy, you know, just sitting down, and I pray that someone will actually connect with you. Can you give them your contact information, how they can join forces with you?
Okay. Again, my name is Larry Skinner. I'm a Five Links independent marketing representative. I can be contacted at 856-425-9968. That's anytime, 24/7.
I love that. Always working.
Always.
Now I got to ask you to speak life into a brother right now who does not have work ethics. You know, our younger generation, they do not want to work.
Yes.
And I say this as a female. I look back growing up in Starkville, honey, I had to split the wood. I did it. Because back then, my grandmother had what was called a wood burner heater.
Right.
Seriously. I mean, I had to go out there and do that. So, you know, working is not hard.
Not at all.
You know, it's just you have to do it. So speak life to them right now.
First thing you need to do is most definitely get God first in your life. That's the first thing you need to do. But as far as a good work ethic is just getting in, hitting the grind daily. And on my way up here this morning, I saw someone hitting the grind, but it wasn't the grind that our young guys should be doing. And that was a sheriff van parked on the side, excuse me, on the side of the street, watching you pick up paper off the street. That's not what the grind should be. The grind should be hitting it every day, providing for not only yourself, providing for your family, providing for the needs of others. That's what God put you here for. Get it done.
Amen. That's a blessing. Get it done. And I'm reading this. Timing and positioning are the keys to success.
Yes, it is.
Timing, and positioning. Don't miss the moment when God is speaking to you. If he tells you to move, move. If he opens a door for a new opportunity, go. You'll know, because it's like a little nudge. You can't get rid of it. Even when you're trying to sleep, something is waking you up. You're up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You'll know when it's that time to transition and move. Well, our time is up here on the Tammie Tubb Show. It's been a pleasure. Thank you once again for joining me. God bless you. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you next time. Love you. Be blessed.
It's a celebration, celebration time. Ooh, yeah. It's a celebration.